Hello YouTube and welcome to the Indie Evolution channel. My name is Gamer, and in the background here you are seeing, well, I guess in the foreground, you are seeing footage of the Source Engine game Contagion. This is a new take on the zombie genre, at least a new take for the Source Engine. This game is in no way related to Left 4 Dead, previous Source Engine product. Of the zombie genre. This game is a multiplayer experience. It features 3 modes of play. There is an escape mode where you start in a static location with other survivors, and as a group you have to try to make your way out of a zombie infested area. There is a hunt mode, which is a free-for-all. Kill as many zombies as you possibly can and kill as many other players as you possibly can to obtain the highest score. And then there is the mode that you are watching right now, which is the extraction mode. In extraction mode, you will try to make your way to designated points on the map. There will be survivors there. You will have to hold that location for a period of time. When that period of time is complete, it will be time to extract the survivors and take them to the extraction point. And every time you make it with the survivors to an extraction point, you get fresh ammunition, new guns, this kind of reward for getting them out. And the score, is based on how many of these extraction missions you can complete. The obstacles in these missions are obviously large amounts of flesh-hungry undead, and every character on your team who succumbs to the undead, bitten, or otherwise dies will be resurrected as a zombie and thusly be playing against you. So teamwork becomes very important in the game, because as you lose survivors, the odds begin to stack against you. We can see here this boarded up building is the extraction point. It looks like some of my fellow survivors have already made it there. Okay. Don't seem too interested in opening up the door for us, so we will find an alternate means. Looks like another guy, they probably wouldn't let him in either, so. Where there is a will, there's a way, though. So we will go around the back alley. Nothing going on there, but we do have a ladder. Overall, the experience, I personally prefer the extraction mode. I think this is a lot of fun. And it kind of, again, you know, whenever I talk about zombie games, I always talk about the movie genre and the tropes and cliches associated with it. This kind of holding a location until you can break free of it, you know, you fortify it until you can get out of it. It's kind of a common, you know, in Night of the Living Dead and some other zombie films, that was kind of a thing that the survivors in those movies had to do. They had to make increase the security of their location at the time being, and when time came for them to leave, they had to extract themselves from that situation. And I just saw another player going around the side. I'm going to see if I can maybe instruct them. Just kind of flicker my flashlight, see if they see me up here. Here she comes. This position is much better with a rifle than it is with a pistol. Pistols can be kind of difficult to to aim with from up here, and I'm not very good at first-person shooters. Uh-oh. There we go. So I'm actually, even though it looks like I'm not doing much up here, I'm actually helping the team because that is a move that player zombies will attempt a lot of the time. Even the CPU is to get on top of the building and go through the glass there. Okay. Holdout time is complete, and it is time for us to extract. Oh, there's a rifle down there. Okay, it looks like my compatriots have... Uh-oh. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's alright. This isn't kind of that game like DayZ. And DayZ, if you had taken that tumble, you probably would have had a character with a broken leg. You can see here we're just escorting the survivors out of the area. And you can see as they go over, they drop weapons, ammunition. I'm not sure what the IED is. So we'll just get rid of it. One nice thing about this game is for all the ammunition and everything you collect, you can hit the J key, and that will actually drop all the ammunition that you don't possess a gun for, which is kind of nice when you're in a group, and that'll allow you to, you know, effectively share supplies with them. Easy, buddy. But visually, the game, I mean, it looks pretty good. Obviously, the source engine is showing its age. The only thing I don't like so much about the game are some of the lighting effects to me. And this could be artistic style. Some of the lighting effects to me seem to be overdone. Like that to me is a bit extreme with the flashlight. This is actually an area I cannot walk down that hallway, which is odd. It's kind of just an invisible wall. The nail gun there, you can actually grab boards. Okay. And this is part of the game. You'll see this player here. Maybe. I'll let them waste their bullets. But you can see there you were able to board up the entryways to provide that extra protection for your survivors. And there's one of our survivors there. And again, some inexplicable things. I can't board that interior door for whatever reason. This game right now is
You're not ready.
I hear people say sometimes, do any games ever make it out of Steam Early Access? Well, this is one. It's available for $19.99 right now on Steam. Right now, as it stands, this game has a very limited number of maps to play on, which is one downside of the game. But Source being an open engine, I'm sure it won't be long before people start developing content for the game. Really it just depends on if people enjoy it or not. If people like it and they get into it, then you're going to see modders and people in the gaming community are going to start developing more content for the game. If it doesn't catch on and it doesn't do so well, I'm hoping it will do well, then you're probably not going to see as much content. I don't know if the developers have plans for further content development after release. I can tell you that there is more to the game now than there was during early access. So they have added some content. To what extent the developers will continue to support or add content is unknown. But again, Source Engine game, you can see with Half-Life and almost any other game designed on this engine. Left 4 Dead is another one. Huge modding community around Left 4 Dead. So this obviously isn't that AAA release that is going to get a huge amount of attention, but I think we should try to bring a little attention to this game, and if you get a chance to try it out, I think that you're going to enjoy it. This is of the zombie survival releases out there: Rust, DayZ, 7 Days to Die, and there are others that have been released recently. This is the only one I have tried. I will probably try some of the others. If you guys have suggestions for one you would like to see me play, if you have a preference, maybe Rust over DayZ or DayZ over 7 Days to Die, please feel free. I'm a big fan of the zombie genre. That Dead State Let's Play I did, I found that extremely enjoyable. So any of these zombie games that you guys would like to see displayed on the channel, or if you want to see more Contagion, I'd be happy to do more Contagion for you, and probably will be bringing more Contagion. But I'm hearing good things about Rust. I'm hearing good things about DayZ as well. But I personally, I am enjoying Contagion. I think it has a less open-ended feel, more of a match play.
Yeah, I'm infected. This sucks.
Feel you're playing on a board. The matches go and they go fairly quickly, and then you're on to your next match, which is a good thing. Extraction mode and escape mode can be fairly long, but it's enjoyable, and it's a lot of, in my opinion, it takes a different approach to this than 7 Days to Die and DayZ did. This is not a game that is so cutthroat. It is very much about teamwork and team play and cooperation, whereas a lot of these other games, we'll mention DayZ specifically, really is more of a free-for-all. And the latest patch of this game, I just did find out, did release the Contagion SDK. So you will be seeing fan-made content. This game and Shadowrun Online, I think, are two games that were released with the intention of surviving and thriving on player-made content. So I'm interested to see how that's going to progress and whether or not that's going to be successful. I've heard some complaints about Shadowrun Online and the limited campaign, but you know, the player-made content over time will make up for that. And this isn't the first time we've seen that in the game industry. Neverwinter Nights and other titles have been successful with that model. Met with mixed reviews on the initial release, but test of time wise really did make good use of that convention. So overall, guys, just to give you a quick, you know, my kind of first word on Contagion is it's a fun game. It brings you something different than what you're going to get at DayZ and what you're going to get at Rust. And Rust and DayZ bring you something different between the two of them. I'm just saying that this is a third game. This is not a clone or some kind of copycat. This is something different and unique unto itself, and it does you know, step away from that Left 4 Dead type of, you know, run and gun and special infected. This really does provide some team play options, and really does stick to some of the film tropes that you might be familiar with. So if you get a chance, I'd say check out Contagion. I think it's worth the money, and I think it's a fun play. So that's it for now. Indie Gamer, Indie Evolution channel. You guys take her easy.